Okay, welcome back. Okay, so I had a comment under the Jack Daniels video here. I'm going to hear myself. Let me turn this down all the way. I had a comment in the Jack Daniels video, that sign I made, and they wanted to know how I traced the bitmap of this particular sign. So let me show you. This is the file as I created it, but I'm just gonna move all this over. Oops. Get this out of the way, and let's start with this F9 to center it. And what I'm going to do here is you size it accordingly, or however big you want it, whatever. This particular one is 11 by 12, 1 inch thick. Okay, so what we're going to do is highlight it or click on it, trace bitmap, which was this little, I don't even know what you describe that thing. Looks maybe a little bird. I don't know. Whatever it is, click that thing there, and you got to make sure you're on the item. And what I do is I go to this bitmap fading, this bottom one here, and I slide this all the way over to none. I've never ran into an instance where I had to adjust this anything other than none. My experience is limited, so you may have different experience on that. Just my personal experience so far, I've always just slide it right over to none. That's the first thing I do. And then I come over here to the top one where it says type of tracing to use, black and white. I don't understand how to use the color at this point. And you just very carefully slide this around until you get it the way you like it. And what I'm looking for is all the little narrow lines to be clean. Some images you just can't make good. I've ran into multiple times where I've just scratched an object or an item or a picture, an image, I mean, and just moved on to a different one because I just couldn't make it right. And then sometimes you get it and there'll be some little like vectors like this in here, these, and you can clean those up. I'll just show you right now. Just preview, apply. Okay, then what I do is I copy this. Oops, let me get this out of here now. Oh, we gotta close that first. Let me get this out of here, and then what you do is go over here, right click, ungroup vectors onto group layers. Let's see, right. And then you can actually click on these, hold the shift key, and you can just go, I know it's tedious, but that's how you clean it up when you have a lot of this distortion. And then boom, right click and delete. Okay. I don't want to do that because I know this comes out really good, but there's been an image or two where I've really wanted to use the image, and that's what I had to do, and it took a really long time. But that being said, if it's worth it, it's really good. I've done a Game of Thrones sign, and it came out really, really nice. But it took a lot of that. Okay, so let's get this the way I like it. Right about there, I think. And I'm going to preview. I like it. I'm going to apply. I'm going to close. Click on it again. Get this thing out of here. Okay, now, I don't like the square edges here. You see on my sign I had it all rounded. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ungroup this back into object layers. And then I'm just going to delete this one. Boom. And I'm going to make a, see, it was 11 by 12. I want 1 inch off on each side. So I'm going to go 10 by 11. Is that right? And then I'm going to radius around the corners. Oops. That'll work. Let's just delete the first one. That was a mistake. F9, and there we are. You can go smaller or whatever. Obviously, I did in this one, and then I did an outside border, and then I put my mounting holes. But that's how I did it. It was very simple, and it's really not very time consuming unless you get into, like I showed you, where you have to start deleting all the distortion of our extra vectors. But for now, that's how I do it. If any of you have a better way, or you can point me to a better tutorial, what I don't understand is the color, how to trace color. So if anybody has any tutorials they can point to on that. I haven't even looked into it because, to be totally honest with you, I haven't had a need to learn it yet. So that'll be it for now. I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to subscribe, thumb it up, and thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. For the next video, I'm out.